Hey guys! Alright, so today's video is going to be on dry skin products. Like I said before, I have really dry skin, so I feel like that's something I have a lot of and a lot of knowledge of, so I can talk about it. Obviously, all products I use on my skin work well with dry skin because I like them. I just picked out a few products that I really, really like, and also some that are really cheap for people who are looking to switch up their products. I can't show everything I use just because that would be insanely long. I have a lot of products. But yeah, so I'm going to do some face products, a couple body products, and then I also have some facial masks that I want to show you guys. So yeah, get started. I'm going to start with, I have two body products. I have this Nivea body lotion. Anything by Nivea, honestly, is going to be a winner for dry skin. All their products, all their lotiony products are very, very moisturizing. This specifically, I use it right after I get out of the shower sometimes if I don't use the product I'm going to show you next. And it's really nice. It's especially good after you shave because it's very moisturizing. It almost has like a thick, moussey texture. But yeah, not a whole lot to say. It's a really rich lotion and it's not super expensive. Probably like $7 or $8, and you can get it Safeway, Freddy's, Target, just about anywhere. So, love this one. And then my second, a little bit more expensive product, is the Nuxe Dry Oil. And this you can use on your body, on your face, in your hair. Yeah, it's multi-purpose dry oil. I'm gonna be honest, I don't use it in my hair that much because I have something else for that. But I use it on my body just about every day after I get out of the shower. And it's really nice. It smells really good. I don't know exactly what I would say it smells like, but it is slightly perfumey, so I recommend if you're not sure to like find a sample or something of it, or maybe a better description of the smell, because I don't usually like perfumey things. I don't wear that much perfume, but I like this. So, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it has a ton of essential oils in it. So that might be, I tend to like essential oil smelling things a little bit better. But yeah, anyway, it's supposed to be good not just for dry skin, but for oily skin as well. So anyone can really try it out. It's a little expensive. It usually runs, this is the large, there's a small bottle too, and I think the large runs like in the 30s, which is kind of expensive, but I did get this in like October, and I use it almost every day. So it is really good if you can splurge and buy that. It does last you a really long time. Alright, and then I have a couple of face products. I'm going to start with this Lush cleanser that I really love. I kind of picked it up on a whim. I read an article about it and thought it sounded interesting, and I don't think it was super, I think it was like $10 or so. It's the Ultrabland facial cleanser, and this is actually empty because I'm all out. But I used to use it in place of my Burt's Bees cleansing oil, and it works pretty much the same. It's actually kind of a nice alternative if you want to try out the cleansing oils, but you don't like the drippy, because this is a solid, well, not solid, I guess it's a gel kind of thing, but it's more solid than oil, and so if you don't like the drippiness, I would try this out. But you just put it on dry. Don't splash water on your face. If you just come home, you have makeup all over your face, you take this, a little like nickel sized amount, maybe quarter, and just rub it all over your face until the makeup starts melting off, and then you can splash it with water, and then follow up with a cleanser, because this is very greasy, and the second you put it on, you're going to think like, oh, this is so gross, but it does get everything off, and it works really, really well. You don't have to rub your waterproof mascara off, your liquid lipstick, it gets everything off. Things that aren't supposed to come off will come off. Anyway, then I also have this, this is one of my favorite inexpensive moisturizers, and this is the Trader Joe's Enrich Moisturizing Face Lotion, just face lotion. And it has SPF in it. It's like $3. A couple months ago, I read this article from like Glamour magazine talking about like hidden gems at Trader Joe's in beauty, and I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot they technically have a beauty department. It's like Bath and Body. It's not, there's no makeup or anything, but yeah, this is a couple bucks. It lasts for months. This is a pretty big bottle. Is it 4 ounces? And I just put it on. I still use my regular moisturizer because it's pretty lightweight, but it's a good thing to put under your makeup. Kind of adds SPF. Because my BB cream only has like 20 SPF, so this is a nice addition. So I just put it on like right after I get out of the shower. Like before, my face is still like kind of damp. I put it on, and then I brush my hair and do everything. But anyway, just thought I'd share this because it's a really amazing deal, and it works really well. And then the second moisturizer I put on in the morning is usually this. The Embryolisse. That's, God, that is a terrible pronunciation, I'm sure. But it's the Lait-Creme concentrate. And honestly, the creme speaks the truth because it feels like you're putting cream on your face. I don't know what they did to make this so nice, but it's a really great moisturizer. I usually use the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. That sounds wrong. I'll put it below. But I'm almost out of it, and I'm kind of like milking it. So I switched over to this recently. And yeah, it's really nice. I totally recommend it. Again, with the Nuxe Dry Oil, it's a little pricey. It's cheaper than that, but it's a little pricey, but it does last you a really long time. I got this about the same time as the Nuxe, and it's like there's still a ton left. So, and I think you can get, I think this is the smaller one. I think you can get bigger ones too. All right, and then I have a couple masks. I have my favorite, which I've talked about before, but I just wanted to show it. My favorite Kiehl's mask, which is the Rare Earth Deep Pore Cleansing Mask. And it's made with Amazonian white clay, which after a bunch of research, I figured out is really, really good for dry skin. It's kind of what you need to be in your clay masks if you want to use clay masks. Because I'm sure anyone with dry skin has tried like a regular clay, and it sucks everything out, the bad and the good, and that's not what you want. So I totally recommend this. And as far as Kiehl's goes, this is like an amazing deal. It's like $20 or $25, and it's a tub. So I don't know what they're doing with it. It must be really cheap to make or something, but it's really nice, really lightweight, but it still dries down, and you get the feeling that it's like taking all the toxins out. But then when you wash it off, you don't feel like everything on your face has been sucked dry. You still need to moisturize though. Always moisturize after a mask. And then I have two favorite moisturizing masks, so I'm just going to do them at once. I have another Kiehl's Cilantro and Orange Extract Moisturizing Mask. And then I have the Glossier Moisturizing Moon Mask. And these both work about the same, honestly. I just switch off as to what I'm feeling. This has a pretty strong scent of orange and cilantro. This basically just smells like a cold cream. So if that matters to you. They're both about the same price, like $25 or so. $25, $30. I'm not sure exactly how much this is. This has a cooling effect, which is really nice. I mean, I just keep it in the cupboard, but even in the summer, it feels cool. It's really nice. And then this is just a normal moisturizing mask. It doesn't have a cooling effect. I personally think it smells really good. So it kind of depends if I'm feeling like a scent or not, what I use. But they both work really well. They both soak in really nicely. They do not get on your pillow. I would put them on at least like 15 minutes before going to bed. And you can wear them overnight, and there's nothing. Like, my pillow won't even smell like the Kiehl's one. So they both work really well, and they're both completely worth the money. So if you want to try one, either one of those is fine. Maybe if you have some brand loyalty, because I know everyone loves Glossier. That is A++. Okay, so I just have a couple more things left. This is my holy grail for very dry skin product. Along with having dry skin, I also have like some mild eczema that'll flare up. And this is what I use when my eczema flares up. It's Eucerin, and it's called Soothing Repair Cream. I know they have a whole line of dry skin products. This is extremely rich. They have a little like a little key here. Starts with lightweight and goes to rich, and mine's as rich as it gets. It's honestly, it lasts forever. I've had this for years, literal years, and yeah, it's a pretty big tub. You can kind of, I mean, it's white on white, so you can't really see it, but, and it's really thick and creamy, and it feels really nice. Honestly, it's like an instantly feels nice. It doesn't make it go away overnight, but it soothes any like flaking, peeling skin. I don't think it would be good for like sunburns or anything because it is very thick and you have to rub it in, so that might hurt. But for any eczema or any dry skin ailments that you have, this works really well. And since it's prescription grade, it also is very good for sensitive skin. So if you react to a lot of products and you're kind of nervous about using anything with a ton of ingredients or scents or dyes, this is, yeah, it's basically as close as you're going to get to a prescription without having to get one. So yeah, I completely recommend this for anyone with incredibly dry skin. Just be careful when you use it on your face. A little bit does go a long way, and even if you have very dry skin, it can make it greasy if you put too much on. So just watch out for that because it does its job really well. Alright, so I have one more Kiehl's product. And I've talked about this already, so I won't go into it too much, but this is just the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. And it's just a serum. It's just a moisturizing serum. It works really, really well. It is pretty spendy because it's Kiehl's. I think it's like $50 or $60. I got this on sale because I decided I really wanted it after getting like 20 samples. I do recommend finding a sample of it to smell because it has a ton of essential oils in it, like the Nuxe Dry Oil. And I personally think it smells great. It smells like lavender and tea tree oil, but it can be kind of strong for some people. So I would either go to a Kiehl store, or if you have Nordstrom's, they'll have a Kiehl's counter probably, and you can go either smell the bottle or get a little sample and try it out. They're always very generous with their samples. So yeah, and I use like 2 drops, put it in my hands, and just kind of blot it on my face. And I do that after my cleanser. So I'll do I'll do the cleansing oil, cleanser, then put this on, then put my moisturizer on. And yeah, it works really well, and it lasts for a really long time. I mean, I'll use 3 or 4 drops if I've just done a mask, but otherwise I'll use 2 drops a night. And yeah, if anyone likes lavender like me, it is very like soothing to smell the lavender at night. I don't know, supposedly that helps you sleep, so. Anyway, I have one more product left, and this is definitely one of my favorites for inexpensive moisturizers. This is one of the first moisturizers I used when I first started getting into them and realizing I had dry skin. This is Sweet Almond Oil. The brand is De La Cruz. It's not specifically this brand that I care about. I just got this at Safeway, and God, it's been like, I got this bottle like 2 years ago, but it was like $3 or $4. It was crazy cheap, and it works really, really well. You could put it in a dropper bottle if you want to buy one of those, or I just like pour a little bit into my hand and mix it around and then just rub it in really gently. And it's just a really nice moisture. You don't need to put another moisturizer on top of it. It's very dense. You'll feel it immediately. And it feels really nice instantly because it is an oil. And if you're suffering from painfully dry skin, that can feel really nice. This is sweet almond oil. Like I said, you can also get regular almond oil, which does basically the same thing. It's just not scented. So if that bothers you, this does smell very sweet. It smells like almond paste, which is what marzipan is made out of, so it smells like candy. So if you like marzipan, get it. It smells really good. If you're sensitive to scents, get the regular almond oil. It should be about the same price, and it works just the same. So yeah. Anyway, so these are my recommendations for dry skin products. Hopefully these weren't all old to you. Hopefully you learned some new things and maybe found some stuff you want to try out. If you do try out anything based on this video, let me know. Let me know how it worked out. Let me know if it didn't work out. Anyway, so yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.